All right?
Yeah.
But at the moment it's having a bit of a facelift, so I'm not letting you up there at the moment. We're going to jump on into the new part of the town just now. Many buildings are designed in the city as given of the standard of the islands of the north. In the centre of the roadway is a statue of William Pitt, the youngest person to be Prime Minister of Great Britain, and the bank of Aberdeen. Now this is Melbourne Street. They were erected to commemorate the fallen in the Napoleonic Wars, to remember them by, but they never finished the building. It was meant to be in the shape of a continent in Athens, and they ran out of money and never finished the building up to the now going to down into Rolling Road. It's a very busy part of the town. Can you tell what its name is? One of the things that's highest the end of the street. Is a major trading place with records of a regular market dating from 1471. The glass market also figures often in controlling fires, so much so that the City of London asked him to go to London and start a fire brigade so they can get off the road a bit, off the bus a bit further up the road. During the festival. If you wish to see the entrance to Bobby Palace, and royal because at one time this was for all the most powerful and important people in Scotland, so they could be of service to the royal residing in the castle. And on the left, the house of Thomas Gladstone, the author of Edinburgh Merchant in 1600, which is this house was the house of William William, a respected citizen and councillor of the city, whose trade was a locksmith and agriculture and trade. But at night he became a notorious gambler and he was stopped at never tracing. He was arrested, brought back to Edinburgh, tried, found guilty, and sentenced to be executed. Here is the Edinburgh City Chambers, removed by the King in 1822. This road is really a bridge with a number of archways fitted above the upper houses, as well as two Up in Irish part of the street is the house where John Knox, the great reformer of the Church,
because it was a very long and dangerous journey. Now just in Holyrood Palace there you can see the Abbey Strand just across from us, and that's the oldest part of the building, which was begun by James IV in 1498. And used to be a sanctuary for debtors there if you were fleeing from the bail of the Gordon perimeter. And some say that was Mary Queen of Scots used to bathe in pipeline. And she used to take a bath there twice a year. At least that's the story. I don't believe it for a minute. But it's probably... It did look suspicious a little while along, a few months later when she married the son of Lord Cromwell, who was supposed to be implicated in the murder. The Holyrood Palace, on the front side of the High Street is probably 4 or 5 of which were erected. It was supposed to be in the style of the Parthenon, but they ran out of money, and it's called Edinburgh Disgrace. It's to the fallen in the Napoleonic Wars. Now the Carlton burial ground is on the left-hand side. He leaves Waverley Bridge here at 7:10 and gets back here at 8 o'clock. So you're welcome to use the bus up to Lantank.
Waverley Park, Edinburgh.
I'm looking out onto Old Edinburgh, aren't I? Watermore Lane or Millionaire Row or something.
Not the Royal Mile, is it?
Royal Mile.
Is that what you're struggling for?
French from North East England all the way up to the Firth of Forth. One of these kings, the River Forth, and you'll see all the way across to the green hills of Fife. We're going to turn left at this point into George Street. This of course was named after King George III. He was the reigning monarch when Edinburgh's new town was actually being constructed within Scotland. Or at least we think it is, because we all know how secretive these Freemasons are. View of Edinburgh's castle, and what a stunning view it is, folks. But this is the new town of Edinburgh. This was founded by the city of Father. Now included in this plan would actually be a fine townhouse for his own family, as of course one does. He would die in 1858, and Bobby, being a faithful little dog, would spend the next 14 years on his master's grave. He would only leave the graveside to go for food.
Nice that Edinburgh's so large, do you?
There we go. Actually, before we do this, 1 second. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll just make a little bit of a border. I was just trying to get a bit more of an atmosphere happening here. So 1 second, here we go. Right, okay, smile is like the hint for the intelligent people. See, here we go. And on this side as well. There, here we go.
in the line. Over the leg, behind the back, over the top. Yes! Just like your reaction to it, way over the top. Right, check this one out. Behind the back, behind my other back. Behind my back with all 3 torches at the same time. And they're still there. Getting very difficult. There you go. Wait a minute. Third time lucky. Fourth time embarrassing. Last attempt. Hop, hop, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, pull off, split my hair, really kill myself. Why do I always get a better response from that? Okay, here we go. Wait. I guarantee I'll find out this whole problem.
Edinburgh Castle, Edinburgh.
Of people who are not going to be able to sustain full-time work, and if they do have to go back to their benefit regime, they're going to put those people back onto the same benefits that they received, and that is exactly what they're looking into as we speak.
On a wet Friday in Cleethorpes, a little flutter on the bingo or the slot machines ranged along the seafront. It's probably your best bet for a bit of fun. But for Derek Miles, the chips